parking brake set, we've landed safely in Los Angeles, and now it is time to visit a new yarn store. And I have a feeling you're going to love this one. This is Globanitter, my name is Caroline, and on this channel I take you on my layovers to visit yarn shops in many different countries. Welcome back to my channel. My layover is a bit shorter than usual, and given that I've just recovered from being sick for the last 3 weeks, I decided to take it easy. So I had a leisurely morning, I had breakfast in the hotel, and then I took a taxi half an hour from my hotel. And this time I found out just before I boarded the flight that I am staying at the airport, so it's half an hour from the airport. And the shop is a Wild Fibers studio, and it's located in Santa Monica. The shop itself is in a quiet area of Santa Monica. It's roughly half an hour walking distance from the beach. And as you walk in, I've never felt like this in any shop. You feel welcome, and you feel like the shop is wrapping itself against you, like in a warm hug. And I don't know if it's the way the shop is set up. There's a big table on the right hand side. There's a corner with cozy armchairs and maybe even a sofa. I can't remember quite clearly. And it's full of yarn, and they specialize in natural fiber yarn, high quality natural fiber, and they also have a lot of samples. And you know how much I love samples in a shop, because it gives me inspiration, and also that's what I want to show you. I want to give you inspiration to knit new things. So there were 2 ladies there. I don't know who was the owner, who was the shop assistant. One of them had a ranunculus sweater that caught my eye, and both very friendly. They also took the time to show me around their locally dyed yarn, and they also have some yarn, I forgot the name right now, that does a special color for their shop. And they have 3 colors, they're beautiful. I will show them to you now. And yeah, so I'm going to show you the shop, and you're going to tell me what you think. I hope you love it as much as I did. So what did you think of the shop? It's good, no? I wish I could go back again. I don't know if I will, however, because you know there are so many yarn shops in Los Angeles and around that I think I will be busy for a while showing them all to you. And of course, I don't know if you remember, but close to the airport, there's the Knitting Tree LA that is home of the Emotional Chicken. And I made a video before. I was very tempted to go there and back and just spend the day at the hotel. But no, I made the effort to go to Santa Monica. And let me show you what I bought from the shop. So this morning, because I didn't want to make the same mistake as in Anchorage to go to a yarn shop without any knitting, just in case they had a knitting afternoon with their customers, I set up the sleeves of my flax, and I realized I only had needles for one side. So I bought this needle stopper for my flax for the sleeves, and I think they're cute. They're like happy evil monsters. I don't know. I think they're cute. I have dog mom, I have cat mom, and I have little monsters. I feel like I can show all the levels of my personality. And I wanted to buy some cables, and I forgot to tell you about these cables. It's like the brand, and I fell in love with them because look, they twist naturally. So when you twist the needle and you knit, the needle doesn't come off as easily. And I feel like I've made a discovery with this brand and these cables, and I'm definitely going to buy more. The only thing you have to be careful is they have different sizes. They have the normal size and the mini size, I think it's called. And you have to observe carefully because it's not obvious on the package which is which. So you have to be very careful when you buy them. That's the only thing. But so I was looking for this cable again, but she said she has just ordered them and she's going to get them on Monday, and today is Saturday, so no luck. I did buy, as you know, this is a Noro yarn, this garden sock, and it's wool. And they had this, Noro, and it's 35% silk, 35% cotton, and 30% nylon. And look, it's pink, and I think we established that pink is my color. And I'm going to make something short sleeve. I'm not quite sure if you have ideas for me. I would love to hear them. Give me some ideas. Something I can find easily in Ravelry. And so this is it. And as you've seen, I've almost finished my flex sweater. Only a few more rows on the sleeves. And after that, I was just planning initially yesterday when I was looking at what to do after the yarn shop. I was just planning to go to Monica Beach and walk along the beach and show you Monica Pier and things. And then I realized it was the football, Norway against England. So I decided to find a place to watch it, and they had a big screen on the street, but I only lasted the first half and a little bit of the second half because it was so hot and there was no shade. Then I decided to walk along the seaside, and it was not too hot once you were walking, and the closer you went to the beach, the more of a breeze there was, so it wasn't too bad. I took some color, but I have a sunscreen on my face always when I go out, so I don't know if it shows that I was out in the sun, but so I walked a little bit after that, and then I got tired, so I took the Uber back to the hotel, and I arrived to watch the second extra time of the match, and it was a good match. What I saw was really good. I'm a bit disappointed that Norway lost. You know, the Mexicans are supporting Norway, and I was a bit torn for this match because I have many friends who are supporting the England. So I was a bit torn, but you know, I had a little favorite Norway, so I'm a bit disappointed that they lost. In 10 minutes I'm going to go downstairs to watch the second match, which is Argentina versus Switzerland. And I think I'm going to go for Switzerland for this one. I don't want Argentina to win because maybe we're going to meet them. So, no. Actually, we have Spain next, but afterwards, I guess. Yeah. So that's what I've been up to on this layover. Sometimes you have to rest. So this is one of my resting layover, and thank you for all your concern about my health. I am much better now. Actually, I'm 100%. You know, the bill in the ER in Alaska was worth it. He put me back on my feet like 100%, so it was nice. Tomorrow I have a long duty. It's going to be Los Angeles, Seattle, Seattle, Incheon. So we're looking at 2 sectors, 2 hours on the ground, and something like 13 hours flying time. So the day after I get back, I have a reserve, and I think my duty is so long that they cannot touch me on my reserve, but you never know. So I am planning to go to Seoul and to look for a new yarn store. This is the plan. I'm not promising it's going to happen exactly, because let's see how rested I feel, how easy it's going to be to get there. It's going to be, tomorrow is Sunday, so I land on Monday. It's going to be Tuesday. So let's see. I hope you enjoyed this video. I feel like it's a bit of a letdown this week because I only been to 1 yarn store and I didn't do much, but it's life. Sometimes you have to rest. And I will see you next week, hopefully with a new yarn store in Seoul. Until then, I hope you find some time to sit down, relax, knit, take your time, and have a fantastic week. Bisous, bisous. Mwah.